Your third eye, your spiritual eye, will open within 21 days and it will never be the same. This is the fastest technique to open your pineal gland. Are you ready? Let's do it. Now, before we dive into this video, I'm out here in beautiful nature. I woke up when it was still absolutely dark today because I wanted to give you the most inspiring videos that I could. So if you enjoy this video, please do me a solid and let me know by smashing the like button on this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and bell notification if you're not. And if you are enjoying this beautiful shot, let me know in the comments right there down below. Say I'm with you, Jake, and I'll be sure to make some more outside. So first things first, your third eye is also called your Ajna chakra in Sanskrit, and it is known as the seat of intuition. And I'm gonna give you a very powerful technique for it. But here's what's important to know. When you open your third eye, you actually unlock spiritual powers and you access universal consciousness in really profound ways that can bring a lot of blessings, a lot of wisdom, and a lot of really divine ideas that can absolutely change your life forever. I had an experience with a 14-day silent meditation in Thailand. I dropped out of college. I decided to backpack around the world, that I was gonna go ahead and become an author. And when I was doing this 14-day silent meditation, I had a third eye opening experience where I was spending all my energy focusing on my third eye. I had a transcendental experience where I saw the vision for my whole life. I saw my book in completed form, chapter by chapter, about traveling around the world, what I was gonna do with my life, what I was gonna do with my career. And it changed my life forever. I ended up, no one would publish that book, so I self-published it, sold that out of the trunk of my car, but I sold 20,000 copies. Then it led to this big career and business all over the world. But it happened because I got the clarity from opening my third eye. And that's why this is really important and how it can help you too. So in case you're a Westerner like me, just important to know, the ancient Egyptians called the third eye the Eye of Horus. And in the Vedas, it's called the Eye of Shiva. In ancient Greece and the Romans, they also called it the Supreme Gland. Rene Descartes, he's that famous philosopher that says, "I think, therefore I am." And he called it the seat of the soul. And I personally believe that's what Jesus was referring to when he said, "If thine eye be single, the body will be full of light." And Dr. Joe Dispenza, one of my favorite authors, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, he suggests that you should think of the pineal gland as the brain's radio receiver, and it can only be activated through a certain process. And when this latent system switches on, the arousal that's created in that energy is moving up and through the body, the spine, right up into the brain. So it gives you increased energy, and that's where all those divine ideas come from. Now, it's not just mystical and new age. This is a quote from Joe Dispenza here. He said, "The moment that happens, the brain goes into what's called gamma brainwave patterns. This creates a full-on sensory experience without your senses, and whatever is going on between your ears, the vision that you're having, you're not visualizing. It's actually happening to you. Now, you're literally in a whole other world. You're in another dimension." That's why the pineal gland is called the third eye, because it's a profound vision. Now, Dispenza actually goes further, and he says that when you activate it, it's actually what is creating the production of DMT, and that is known as a hallucinogenic compound, but it's actually created in your brain. So you can have a natural, extraordinary, visionary, or transcendental experience from this technique without using any drugs. Okay, so step number one is to sit comfortably with your spine upright. Imagine your spine is like a tunnel that sends and transmits energy. So what you're gonna do is focus on the point right here between your eyebrows, your third eye, your pineal gland, your spiritual eye, and just allow yourself to get comfortable connecting with yourself as an energy being, not as a body, but as an energy being. And then in step number 2, as you do this, really focus on your intention. And a mantra could be useful. You could say, I open myself to see and to know my inner guidance and deepest wisdom. Or you could repeat a simple mantra like, I am energy, I feel energy, I experience energy. I am energy, I see energy, I feel energy, I experience energy. And as you breathe in and out, focusing on this point, for some people they might see colors, for some people they might see nothing. But don't get caught into your story that says, oh, I see something, or I don't see anything. Because there's a famous philosopher, his name's Soren Kierkegaard, and he said, once you label me, you negate me. I found in that 14-day silent meditation, when I would start to see a bunch of colors, but then I'd go, oh my God, I'm seeing colors right now. That was dropping me back into my physical self, and then boom, they were gone. So let go of the story. And in step number 3, as you start to focus on this intention, take a full breath in and then exhale slowly through your nose while you make a humming or a buzzing sound. And you can do 6 to 12 rounds of this. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, just a nice hum or a nice buzz. And it might just be a natural intuitive sound. Breathing in, hew, or it might be hum. But what I suggest you do is elongate the humming or the noise so you can tap into the vibration of it. Eventually, this humming is gonna replace the mantra because you're just gonna follow the vibration of that sound. Breathing in, hew, focusing right here, and just going with it for 6 to 12 rounds. Now that sounds a little weird that you're humming, but you actually activate the vagus nerve, which calms your body and it brings you into a parasympathetic state in your nervous system. So this relaxing state is actually what's gonna boost your immune function, it increases your heart rate, and it gets you in a place where you start to detach a bit from your mind and detach a bit from your body. And this allows your consciousness to start to move into that third eye portal instead of being trapped in your own words, your own stories, and your own body. Now, step number 4, and make sure you're smiling right now. If you're enjoying this video, smash the like button, comment down below. I am pure energy. I'm pure energy. That's the consciousness you want to move from. You are pure energy. So with each breath in and out on step number 4, you're going to imagine beams of white light moving from your heart up into your third eye. So send all that energy and intention into your pineal gland. And when your pineal gland starts to activate, you're just gonna feel energy. So breathing in, hew, or breathing in, om. And as you follow that, imagine that your spine is the pipeway of energy, the same way a tunnel is the medium through which your car travels. Your spine is the tunnel that moves your cosmic energy. So, hew, imagining that white light, and each time it'll get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So during this process, your autonomic nervous system is actually gonna switch on, your subconscious nervous system. And that humming is what helps you tune into that. And that's how you get into the gamma brainwave patterns. And that's when the pineal gland really starts to kick into high gear. That's when it becomes that radio receiver. It actually has tiny little calcite crystals. And it's pretty crazy. This is a picture of it right here. This is a real picture of crystals on the pineal gland. So you can imagine that, like when you're sending that white light up with each inhale and exhale and humming pattern, these crystals are starting to activate. You can imagine them oscillating, shooting out spiritual energy, shooting out different frequency patterns, and your third eye starts to pick up with each one of these as they're moving and moving and moving. And you just, every time you notice the colors or you don't notice the colors, you just go right back into letting go with each and every round. Now, I don't know about you, but just from doing that and talking about that, I feel like my energy's lifted a lot. I feel like my body just feels so tuned in, tapped in. If you do too, be sure to let me know in the comments right there down below. I highly encourage you to do this for at least 21 days. I love to feature your success story in a future video. Maybe you get a profound creative idea. Maybe a $1 million idea comes to you. Maybe a solution to one of your problems. Maybe this increased energy moves you out of depression, or it heals you from pain or from trauma. I'd love to know. Make sure you smash the like button on this video if you enjoy it. I have a free success hypnosis right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com. It's my free success hypnosis to eliminate old negative belief systems trapped in your subconscious mind, so you can turn your subconscious into a magnet for what you want. I want to thank you for watching this video. I'm sending you so much light, love, positive energy, and I'm going to link one of my other videos here that I think you're really going to enjoy watching as well. Make sure you hit the subscribe and bell notification too, and check out this other video. Have a beautiful day.